Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am featuring Trevenant, a ghost tree Pokemon in the Open Great League, and to cover its weaknesses I have paired it with Fraligator and Swampert. So do watch the video till end and let's begin the video. So it's Trevenant versus Jellicent. So both of the fast move are going to be super effective. So they are going to dip into Bastidon and I have a hard answer, that is Swampert, and they are staying and then they resign the match because they got hard counter. So let's move towards the next match, Trevenant versus Vigoroth. This is a good lead. 2 Seed Bomb is going to knock out the Vigoroth, so they are going to swap out into Skeledirge. I'm going to safe switch into Swampert. 1 Hydro Cannon should be enough to knock out the Skeledirge if he is not going to shield. Let's see what he is going to do. And opponent decide to no shield. That's very unfortunate for the opponent. It just knocked out and he is going to come with Vigoroth maybe. If he returns with Vigoroth, I can throw 2 Hydro Cannon. So I'm going to farm up to back to back. So he reaches Body Slam. This is not going to knock out. I can survive it. So going to no shield and generate back to back Hydro Cannon. I'm going to throw the first one. One of them should definitely grab the shield if he wants to save the Vigoroth. And this doesn't grab, so this might grab the shield. Let's see if he's going to shield here. If he doesn't, then this will definitely knock out the Vigoroth, and he doesn't shield for some reason, and he's putting up all his faith on Typhlosion. I have another water type, so I'm going to come with Fraligator, and he's going to reach Thunder Punch. 2 Incinerate, generate Thunder Punch, so I'm going to shield here, and he has 3 Incinerate, so 1 more Incinerate for the second Thunder Punch, and I'm going to over farm up so that I can get back to back Hydro Cannon. I'm going to no shield this one. Let's see how much damage it does, and it almost took me out, so I'm going to throw the Hydro Cannon number 1. This will grab the shield. Let's see what opponent decide to do here. Going for the Hydro Cannon and they do shield, and here something weird happens. I tried to click on Hydro Cannon but for some reason it didn't register, so I have to fast move him down. Hopefully I can do it, and Shadow Claw goes through, so definitely I have to shield here, and 1 Shadow Claw will knock out the Typhlosion and we secure the win despite being some mess up thing of lags. So let's move towards the next match, Trevenant versus Venusaur. So it's a neutral lead, but still Sludge Bomb is going to hurt me, so I'm going to over farm up to Shadow Ball, and he throws immediately. I will no shield the first one and I don't think it will knock out, so that's fine. Sludge Bomb goes through and I'll wait for the catch, and yes, they were trying to catch, so I'm going to come into Swampert, and 1 Earthquake should be enough to knock out, and he reaches his move. This could be a Focus Blast, but I think I can tank 1, so I'm not going to shield the first move. Actually they go for the debuff Zap Cannon and it is not going to be very effective. So farmed up to 100 energy, going for this Earthquake. This will knock out if he doesn't shield. Let's see what he's going to do, and he's fighting for the switch here. So again I can go for the 100 energy, but I have to shield this one. This time they might go for the Focus Blast, so I'm not going to fall for it. And yes, they went for the Focus Blast. I can generate 100 energy and go for the Earthquake so that I can get ready for the Venusaur as well. So this Earthquake will knock out, and yes, it does. And now hopefully I can reach Earthquake to knock out the Venusaur. Very rare scenario where Swampert is countering the Venusaur. So this should be enough if he doesn't shield, and he doesn't shield here and comes with Stunfisk, so I'm going to dip into Trevenant. Going for a bait here, Seed Bomb. Still it will do good amount of damage. Let's see if he's going to call it, and he calls it correctly. And now this time I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. This will be a harder hitting move and it will take him into red health, and yes, he doesn't shield, so now I can just farm him down. He has to throw energy, and I have a very healthy Fraligator, so I don't have to worry about it. This should be an easy win for us, and I'll come with Fraligator and just fast move him down. Not going to reach the move as well, so even though it's an Earthquake I can tank it, so no need to shield. And he throws Rock Slide, so that's fine, and we secure the win. So let's move towards the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has. Trevenant versus Bastidon. So I'm guessing the team, this could be Shadow Wick and Wiggly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate Shadow Ball and then dip into Fraligator to lure out the victory, and here comes the victory bell. So going for the Ice Beam, this will either knock out or it will grab the first shield. Let's see what opponent decide to do, and they do shield. So now we have shield advantage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the switch timer before dipping into Trevenant, so that we can swap out into Swampert later. So I throw the Shadow Ball immediately because I don't want to take that acid spray debuff, which is very annoying, and this knocks out the victory. And once Bastidon returns, I'm going to generate Shadow Ball and then I will dip into Swampert. He's also waiting for the switch timer, and here comes the Bastidon and he throws move, so definitely I have to shield because I have to save it. And he throws Flamethrower and I go up to Shadow Ball and then I will dip into Swampert, and he throws Wiggly. So what I have to do is I have to throw Hydro Cannon immediately before they debuff me with the Icy Wind, so that it will do more damage. So let's see if he's going to shield, and he shields, so I have to throw second one immediately. This will do more damage, I think more than half, so that's fine. And now I think he's about to reach Icy Wind, so I'm continue to farming, and definitely I will shield here so that I can knock out this Wiggly with Swampert. And he throws Icy Wind. I go for the Hydro Cannon immediately. Hopefully this is enough to knock out the Wiggly, and let's see. And yes, it is. And now I have to throw one Hydro Cannon and hopefully it does some valuable damage or put him in a range where Shadow Ball should be enough. And my switch timer is up, so I'm going to pivot and then I will throw the Shadow Ball. This should be enough to knock out the Bastidon. Hopefully it is. Throwing the Shadow Ball and securing the win. So good game, we won this match as well by guessing the team correctly. So next opponent, Trevenant versus Unova Stunfisk. So this is very good lead, and I have another answer at the back, which is Swampert. So he stays here. I think he might try to catch, so I have to be alert. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to throw the energy. And yes, he was trying to catch on Annihilate, and now he reaches the move. I overfarmed a lot, so definitely going to shield here so that I can grab the shield back. I'm going to go for the Seed Bomb. This will give me a shield now. Let's see if he's going to shield here, and later I can come with Fraligator because fast move are super effective. And I have to call here. Hopefully he's not going to go for the Shadow Ball, so I'm not going to shield the first move, and also hope that they don't boost. Yes, no boost, so I'm going to just farm him down. And unfortunately at 1 HP he reaches another Night Slash, so I don't want to miss the align, so I'm going to shield here. And here comes the Azumarill. So this is not a good situation as my switch timer is not up yet and Hydro Cannon is not going to be very effective, so I have to spam those Hydro Cannon until my switch timer is not up yet. And hopefully I can make him in a range where one Hydro Cannon or Seed Bomb from my back Pokemon should be enough to knock out the Azu. And I don't have a shield advantage, so that's very unfortunate, but still we are not going to give up. And Azu keeps farming. I was just about to reach the last Hydro Cannon, but Bubble knocked me out, so I'm going to come with Swampert to soak up this energy. Let's see what he's going to do. And this could be a play rough. Yes, it is. And opponent makes a very good catch of Hydro Cannon on Stunfisk, so that's fine. For this I'm going to return catch the move. So Stunfisk got super effective Hydro Cannon. I stored a Hydro Cannon and then dip into Trevenant. Hopefully this is Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb, Discharge, both are not very effective. And I will generate, I think, back-to-back Seed Bomb. I think just 2 Shadow Claw away from the second one. So going for the Seed Bomb, and he doesn't shield. And next Seed Bomb should be enough to knock out the Azumarill, or it will grab the shield. And I know I win the CMP tie against the Azu with Swampert, so that's why I have stored the Hydro Cannon. But opponent gets Shadow Claw down, so we secure the win. So let's move towards the final match of this video. Very good lead, Poliwrath. So I have to throw the Seed Bomb immediately, and he swaps out into Guzzlord. This is not a good situation for us. Guzzlord is just a core breaker for the whole team. so not going to shield the first move. I have to bait him and then throw my ice beam. Hopefully I can throw it. So generating up to ice beam and then going for the hydro cannon. Let's see if he's going to fall for it. If he falls, then he will shield, and he shields here, and now he can reach another dragon claw, so definitely going to shield so that I can throw ice beam. So dragon claw got shielded, and 2 shadow claw going for the ice beam. Hopefully he doesn't shield. If he doesn't, then this will knock out the Guzzlord, and he doesn't shield, so this is good for us. Comes with Poliwrath, definitely going to come with Trevenant and throw my seed bomb immediately before they debuff me the icy wind. So this will grab the shield maybe, and yes, they do shield. So now I have to shield back, and hopefully back Pokemon is weak to Swampert. Let's see. And he throws icy wind. This time I'm not going to go for the seed bomb, instead I will go for the shadow ball so that it will guarantee the knockout. Let's see, and it will. So Poliwrath is out of our way, and final Pokemon is Skarmory. So reason I'm staying here because I have to store a shadow ball before dipping into Swampert, because if they go for the Brave Bird and if it knocks out the Swampert, then it will be a loss for us. So going for the hydro cannon and putting him in a range where shadow ball should be enough. And let's see if he's going to go for the Brave Bird, and yes, he does, but still my Swampert survive, and next hydro cannon should be enough to knock out the Skarmory, and we will secure the win. And this team is very good, very consistent, so you must give a try, and hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more such PvP videos. Till the time, take care trainers, have a good day.